Hey y'all, welcome back to Rooster's Recipe. Alright, so for our crock pot or slow cooker, whatever you want to call it, creamy chicken nachos, you're gonna need 1 crock pot or slow cooker, 3 quarts or bigger. I would go with about a 6 quart like I'm using, but it's totally up to you. All the ingredients will fit into a 3 quart.
So the first thing you will need is 3 large chicken breasts. So you'll also need 2 10-ounce cans of Rotel. You will need 1 can of black beans.
And we just get the Walmart brand, 15 ounces, but any brand is fine.
You will need 2 cans of cream of chicken soup.
You will need 2 cups of shredded cheddar cheese.
Last but not least, you'll need your favorite tortilla chips.
And we chose to go with scoops because they're our favorite. You can pour the creamy nachos over the scoops or you can dip it. All right, so the first thing you're gonna do is dice your chicken breast up into squares.
So the first thing you're gonna dump in is your diced chicken.
And make sure you wash your hands afterwards.
Yes. Now you're gonna add your 2 cans of Rotel.
Okay, now I'm gonna add 2 cans of cream of chicken. You can use the store brand if you want, but I highly recommend the Campbell's brand if you can because the taste is just so much better.
Now you're going to add 1 can of black beans drained. Last but not least, you're going to add your 2 cups of shredded cheddar cheese. So now you're going to stir up all of your ingredients.
Or you could have just dumped it in all at the same time, but we were trying to make it look aesthetically pleasing. So that's honestly all you have to do is just dump them all in. Dump and go, baby.
So now that you got everything mixed together, you can start your crock pot.
All right, and so since we are in a time crunch, it is about 5:20 and we have not had dinner yet. We're gonna cook ours on low for 2 to 3 hours, but if you have a little bit more time, you can also cook it on low for 4 to 6 hours. But we will be back when it's done, and definitely you want to stir it a few times throughout the process. All right, we are about an hour through and we are going to give this a good stir. It's looking so good already, don't you think?
Oh yes, smells really good as well.
All right, Alex is gonna take off the lid and stir it up. It is already done. Oh my gosh, it looks so delicious and it smells so good. So we got our chips in a little bowl and we're gonna pour ours over the top of the chips and give it a try. Cheesy.
Oh yeah, you gotta get that cheese.
Oh yeah. Alex's evil laugh. Are you ready to try it, babe?
Yes, I am.
All right. Today we are going to be sharing with you a super easy crock pot meal. I know everyone loves a good crock pot meal, including us.
Yeah.
And today we are going to be showing you how to cook something delicious.
Delicious.
What's it called?
Slow cooker tomato tortellini soup.
Yes, so easy, dump and go. We're gonna do it, so let's get started.
So first you're gonna need 32 ounces of chicken broth. Then you're going to need 2 8 ounces of chive and onion cream cheese spread, 2 cans of tomato soup, and then you're also going to need 28 ounces of Italian-style petite diced tomatoes. And then you're going to need 1 pound of Jimmy Dean regular sausage, or you can use spicy, hot, however you want to do it.
And then we picked up 2 bags of tortellini because you only need 8 ounces, so we're gonna use about a bag and a half of this, and let's get started on this recipe. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is you want to brown your sausage, of course. We're gonna brown that before we put it in the crock pot. Are you gonna help?
No.
I didn't think so. All right, now Alex has browned all of our sausage for this recipe, and then we're gonna go ahead and drain it before we add it to the crock pot. So the first thing you're gonna add to your slow cooker is going to be your sausage. Ooh. We said at the same time. I love anything with sausage in it. Some people love bacon. Let me know down below. Are you a bacon or sausage person? Alex.
What?
Are you a bacon or sausage person?
I lean more towards bacon, especially turkey bacon.
Yeah.
But I eat sausage. So now you're going to add this whole 32 ounces of chicken broth.
Chicken broth. Look, this chicken broth is the same size as your head. All right, so you're gonna need 2 of these, 2 16-ounce measuring cups of chicken broth. And then go ahead and pour it in. I'm telling y'all, this is one of those easy dump and go recipes. You're gonna be so surprised. All right, so pour your next 16 ounces in. And if you just have the 32-ounce carton like we had, you can just pour the whole thing in. I'm just gonna stir this around a little bit. You don't have to do this. I just feel like it because it's satisfying.
And now you're going to add your whole can of petite diced tomatoes without making a splash.
I think you're good. I mean, you're about to touch the bottom of the can.
Well, at least I didn't make a mess.
So far. All right, next up, Alex is going to add 2 cans of regular tomato soup. We are using the Campbell's brand. We just prefer that on most things, but everything else we'll use Great Value for the most part.
Stir it.
Okay, so I am gonna go ahead and stir this, and I'm gonna cook it on high for 3 to 4 hours because we're on a time crunch. What's new? But if you want to slow cook it, you can also slow cook it for 6 to 8 hours as well. Okay, and I know you're probably wondering, what is the chive and onion cream cheese for? That's the best part. But you gotta save the best for last. That goes in like the last 15 minutes along with the tortellini. So stay tuned, it's gonna be absolutely delicious. So we are at about the 3-hour mark. We have cooked our tortellini just a little bit, not all the way. And remember, we just used that bag and a half. The Crockpot is almost full, it's fogging up the camera. We have 1 ingredient left to go. Smells so good in here.
So now you're going to add your chive and onion cream cheese.
And you're gonna go ahead and add both of these containers. Container number 2. All right, so now that we have added our cream cheese spread, it's even fuller, but this is what's gonna make it so creamy. And we're gonna let this melt and let the noodles soften up just a little bit more, and we are going to cook it for about 15 or 30 minutes, I'd say. I cannot wait. He always takes the words right out of my mouth, can you tell?
Yeah.
All right, babe, pop the top on that so I can get to cooking for a few more minutes. I'm ready to dig in, I'm hungry. Are you not hungry?
Nope.
And here's the grand reveal. Oh my gosh, it looks so delicious. Let's feel how thick it is. Oh yeah, it's getting the perfect thickness. Leave the top off for a little bit longer, depending on how thick you want it. You can see that sausage in there, the tomatoes. We are going to be teaching you how to make apple butter barbecue little smokies in the crock pot today. Okay, literally guys, this is all you're gonna need. You're gonna need a 2-quart or bigger crock pot. And for the ingredients,
you're gonna need 1.5 cups of apple butter, half a cup of barbecue, 3 packs of little smokies.
So this is a total of 42 ounces altogether.
First, you're gonna add your 3 packs of little smokies to the crock pot.
Okay, now we're gonna add our half a cup of barbecue sauce, and make sure you get a spoon to get every single last drop of it out.
So now we're gonna add our 1.5 cups of apple butter.
Ooh, that looks so good. I'm gonna have to get you to stir this up because I will make a mess. All right, so Mr. Rooster's going to go ahead and stir this up. Pop the top on your crock pot, and your apple butter barbecue little smokies will be done. You're gonna put it on high for 2 hours. Okay, babe, take the top off. Let's see what they look like. And let's give them a stir.
It smells so good too.
The girls are gonna love these. They actually thought we were making pigs in a blanket. They love pigs in a blanket too, but these will be just as good.
Oh yes.
Like, I need the extra bread. Okay, so I know this is a super simple, easy recipe. We're gonna have lots more dinner recipes to come too. This is a perfect appetizer for any holiday, but look at these. Just look at how delicious
Very
they look.
delicious.
So today we are teaching you how to make a super simple and easy slow cooker chili, and it is perfect for the beginner cook.
So first you'll need 2 pounds of cooked ground beef.
Well, I guess you could say we like great value around here. What are we gonna need, babe?
We'll need 2 cans of chili beans, 1 can of pinto beans, 1 can of tomato sauce, about 1.5 packs or 2 packets of chili seasoning mix, and then some onion powder and garlic powder.
All right, so the first thing you wanna do is go ahead and pour your ground beef into the crock pot, all 2 pounds of it.
This recipe is pretty much jump and go, so watch and learn.
And there goes the chili beans. And you do not need to drain any of these. If you decide just to use 1 pound of hamburger meat and kind of minimize the recipe a little bit, if you have a smaller family, you only need 1 can of chili beans and 1 packet of seasoning mix.
So next, add your pinto beans. Pinto
Beans.
So now you're going to add your tomato sauce.
All right, but we do not let any good tomato sauce go to waste. So you're gonna fill this about halfway with water and put it in your crock pot, especially since we are using 2 pounds of ground beef. We do not want it to be too thick. Okay, and I'm gonna measure with love. I like to add garlic powder and onion powder in my chili. And my garlic powder, I love garlic. If we ever come out with our own sauce, y'all already know what flavors it'll be. Leave in the comments if you can guess. Oh, look at all that yummy flavor. And last but not least, what are you adding?
Chili powder.
Chili powder. And you can add about 1.5 packs or 2 packs. What do you want to add?
I just want to add 2 pounds.
Okay.
So now we gotta do some stirring.
And it's like one of the fastest crock pot meals you can make. You actually only have to cook it on high for about 2.5 hours. And depending on your crock pot, sometimes it's done even before that. You're basically just waiting on the beans to cook.
So now you're going to add your lid. Select your timer. Put ours on 4 high and let it cook.
All right, so it looks like it is about done. And you could actually even add some jalapenos to this, like Alex might do.
Now I'm going to show y'all how to make my wife's favorite recipe.
We are going to be making a delicious slow cooker cheeseburger soup in my handy dandy crock pot. Oh, Piper made an appearance.
So first you're going to cut up 4 small potatoes of your choice, and then you're going to dump it in your crock pot. Next, you will have to chop up 1 whole onion.
1 small white onion will be perfect, and then dump that in on top of your potatoes. Love the onion, giving it a little extra flavor. All right, next you are going to need about 1/2 cup of celery. I think this is a little bit more, but you know, who cares? We're making it how we want to. Next up, you're gonna add about 1 cup of shredded carrots. All right, then over top of all of your potatoes, veggies, all of that good stuff, you're going to add about 1 teaspoon each of parsley flakes and basil.
So next up, you will need 3 cups of chicken broth.
And pour that right over all of those yummy veggies.
Now you're going to mix all of your ingredients together.
Y'all, this is the easiest recipe of life, and it is so delicious.
So now you're going to put your lid on it to cover it up. You're going to put it on high for 4 to 5 hours or until potatoes are tender.
Yes. All right, so we'll be back in like 4 to 5 hours and let you know what you need to do next. It's really quick and easy, and you'll get to enjoy all of the deliciousness.
Yummy.
Yummy. All right, I just came in here to stir it up. Alex is taking a little cat nap. He has not been off work very long, but we are about to start cooking the ground beef. There's a couple of other ingredients you will need. All right, now that our ground beef is all browned and drained,
take your ground beef and dump it into your crock pot.
dump and go, baby. Except for this last part. Wipe out your pan. We're gonna get a little bit of flour and butter so we can thicken this up. Go ahead and add 3 tablespoons of butter to your pan. All right, so once your butter is about completely melted, you're gonna add in 1/4 a cup of all-purpose flour. Thank you, my dear Rooster. And you are going to whisk this up really good. Whisk it for about a minute or until it's golden brown. Then we'll add some milk to make our soup extra creamy. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and pour the milk in and let it kind of melt all together. And I did forget to mention, you will need 2 cups of milk.
This will be going into your crock pot with the rest of your ingredients. So once your mixture gets smooth, you want to add you some salt and pepper.
Pepper?
Pepper.
All right, so Mr. Rooster is going to come over to the crock pot.
You're going to take your ingredients and dump it into your crock pot.
This is what makes it nice and creamy, and we'll thicken it up a little bit. But we have one last ingredient that's even better. Can anybody guess what it is? Before we add this last ingredient, I'm gonna give it a little stir, and then I'm gonna let Alex come over here and add it in.
So now you're going to add 2 cups of shredded cheese.
Oh yes.
And now you just mix it all together.
And you're gonna want to let this cook for about another 30 minutes to let everything melt in there together. And it will be completely done and ready to eat. And I'm telling you, this is like probably my favorite crock pot meal of life. So please make it and let us know what you think. All right, it is all done and it looks just like I remember. I haven't made it since last fall, but I cannot wait to make me a bowl of this. All right, y'all, thank you so much for watching this video.
Give us a thumbs up, hit that little red subscribe button. Until next time,
Bye.